Hey everybody, it's Scleroderma Smarter here, coming to you today from my living room in front of Scott's record collection. Well, I just wanted to come on here and just give an update. So a couple weeks ago, if you saw my posts, I had driven up to LA to spend the weekend with the girls. Saturday, I took my youngest to a ferry fair in Boyle Heights, which was really fun. I got to dress up as Mother Nature. And funny thing is when I was making it and I was putting all these real pretty butterflies all over it. I actually decorated it on the wrong side. So when I got to my mom's house and I went to put it on, I realized that all the decorations were on the back, which is something I would do. I live in San Diego. They live in LA. So that's about a 2 hour drive. So I drove a Toyota Highlander, which is a pretty big, heavy car, up there. Luckily, there wasn't a lot of traffic, but there was a lot of stop and go. And it was on a Friday. No, it was on a Saturday morning. Okay, so I drove up there. When I got there, and then I picked up Stephanie, and then we drove to downtown LA because I'm looking for fabric because I'm making a new tent for my pop up. Um, so I drove there, downtown LA, stop and go. Okay, fine. So then we went back to the house. We got dressed. We went to this wonderful ferry fair, and I'm walking around, and I have my cane that has the chair, and everything's fine. I mean, I felt fine. Okay, so then there's that. So then we came home. We had a great time. Follow my Instagram or go to my Scleroderma Smarta Facebook page, and you can see the pictures. And then on Sunday, what did I do Sunday? I forgot. We did something on Sunday, and then Sunday night, I took Rio, which is the fourth one, one, two, three, fourth one down. Yeah. Um, I took Rio, who's a teenager, to Louis Tomlinson, who is, if you don't know, he is one of the singers that's in One Direction. She had had tickets. I had bought her tickets months before, and the friend that she was going to go with actually couldn't go after all. So the week before, she asked me to go, and I was listening to his songs driving up there. I had it on the Bluetooth. I was trying to learn all his songs in like 5 days so that I could enjoy the concert. And I got to tell you, it brought back New Kids on the Block memories and stuff like that when I used to go to concerts when I was younger. And we had a great time. Our tickets were pretty much like the last row, but since I required a handicap seat, um, I was able to get seats lower. So we were like lower and smack dab in the middle of the stage. Um, we had it at SoFi. It was at SoFi Stadium, which is in the no YouTube Theater in the SoFi Stadium in LA, and the staff is amazing there. Everybody from the parking to the Charles who took me in a wheelchair. I mean, it's like stairs to get up, or you have to go through this, like maze. So he put me in the wheelchair and he took me up there, and then Claudia at the customer service desk, she upgraded, well, gave us handicap seating, so we got closer. And Rio was just crying her eyes out. I think I have those videos highlighted on my Instagram page. And we saw Louis Tomlinson, and it was great. So, okay, so I did that driving, and then I did that at the concert. Now, luckily, I sat pretty much the whole concert, but I think part of the issue was I couldn't reach the floor. I am only 5 feet tall, and the chair was just a little bit high, so my leg was hanging, or if I didn't sit back, my legs would be hanging. But if I needed my feet flat on the floor, I kind of had to scoot forward, but then that hurt my back. I didn't have my wheelchair because we didn't have handicap seats in the beginning, and we didn't know the process about being able to get handicapped. So I did the walking there. Okay, so then the next day I came home, and it was fine. I came home on a Monday. I woke up Tuesday and I rested the whole day. Oh, I forgot. Monday, driving home, I stopped off at a bunch of thrift stores because I do reselling of vintage clothes and stuff. So I stopped off at thrift stores and I was walking around, and yes, okay, which is fine. I did that on Monday. So Saturday drove up, went to downtown LA, went to the ferry fair. Sunday we did something, I forgot what, and then we went to Louis Tomlinson. Monday, I woke up, drove to all around from LA to San Diego, hit a bunch of different thrift stores, did shopping, drove home, got home Monday night. Tuesday, I woke up and I just stood in bed the whole day. I had the boys wait on me. I didn't change out of my pajamas. I was doing my gummies. I was putting CBD lotion on my body. I took a hot shower Monday night, and I just stood in bed on Tuesday. I woke up Wednesday and I was in pain. My right knee, the one that I broke in 2015, I was in pain. And we just figured it was just because of all the walking and all that stuff, but it was only my right knee, okay? So this was like 2 weeks ago. So finally, I couldn't take it anymore. Contacted my doctor last week, and he put in orders for me to get an x-ray. Well, I did the x-ray 2 days ago. And turns out it's just scleroderma. It's just the tightening of the tendons were a little inflamed. The knee around feels like jelly. There is no break. There is no dislocation. It's just the scleroderma. I think that this is my thinking. I think the pedal to the gas, to this, to that, it's stretched out the muscles in the leg. Okay, well, it happens to all of you, everybody. And what's going to happen is the body's going to go ahead and say, okay, it's a little stretched out. Let's put a little bit of collagen in there. Let's kind of fix it so that it goes back to normal. Well, that same use, my body is seeing it as it's just tore up, it's just ripped up, it's just damaged. Oh my goodness, we need to send a lot of collagen to it. And it's super duper tight. So it really feels like, like if you've been sitting for hours and then you stand up and you just feel that tightness right above your knee, like right here. And you just feel that tight and you kind of stand up. You're like, oh, I got to stretch my legs. Okay. I feel like that 24 hours a day, and it just kept getting worse and kept getting worse. So I just, I wear my compression socks. I have the ones that go all the way up to my thighs. I've been putting Voltaren gel, which I love. Been putting CBD lotion, and I've been getting up and moving as much as I can. X-rays came out clear. X-rays just said that it's osteoarthritis hitting me, and that the inflammation in the tendons is just scleroderma. So I think, the way I could explain it is if somebody who was a healthy person without this disease, if they would have the weekend that I had, Monday, Tuesday, they'd be a little bit of sore. They'd feel it maybe, if they weren't used to driving. I'm not used to driving like that. Plus, I think this car is so heavy. I bought Simon, my son, a Honda Pilot, and it's a little bit smaller and it's a lot lighter. And Scott had the Toyota Highlander, and to me, it's just so heavy to drive. It requires a lot more brake, a lot more gas. So I'm in the process, I hope, of getting something like, I don't know, I like the Elements, I like the Scion, something that I can use, something that's probably going to have to fit my walker, because now I have to go back to physical therapy. And if I'm going to park in the parking lot and then have to walk all the way into the hospital for physical therapy, there's no way that my little cane is going to do it, because, or I'm going to have to get back in the wheelchair, which I told my rheumatologist I do not want to get back in my wheelchair. I did not go through years of therapy, of mental therapy, of 2 painful surgeries, and years of Botox in my calves to loosen the muscles, to just get to this point where one weekend of driving and having a great time. I'm not complaining about the time, to get back in my wheelchair. No, So it's just the things that the scleroderma does to the body, and it sucks. It sucks. So if I had something else coming up this weekend, I probably couldn't do it. I've been in bed. Like I said, I have a pop-up event coming up here on the 9th, and I've got to do that. I've got to do that because I love it. I like going out. I like selling. I'm not making a lot of money. I know I'm probably spending more than I'm making, but you know what? It's just that little bit that gets me out, like this weekend going with the girls. Heck, I would do it all over again. Now that Harry Styles is coming out with another album, Rio is going crazy, and I've got Duran Duran coming around soon, and the Gypsy Kings are coming, and I want to see everybody. And I feel like I said, I've been given a second chance at life, and I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing it. I don't know who's grabbing onto the strings with me, but I am going to live. I'm going to live my best life. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. I feel like my whole leg, like I've been sitting for a long time, and then you get up, like when you're in a bad conference or something, and then you get up and your legs are just, from trying to keep yourself up, or putting them on the ground, or your legs start shaking and you're moving around, and you're trying to get the most comfortable positions. Like that's me all the time, and it's affecting my sleep. I know that. And I'm just, but heck, you know what? I wouldn't change it for the world. You just got to do what you got to do now. Now, what I've got to do is like I've said, rheumatology has given me a referral, and I just got the message that it was okayed so that I could go back to physical therapy. And then it's going to be a lot of stretching and a lot of stuff like that, which is part of the problem because it's going to be the same thing. It's going to start stretching, and the body's going to say, hey, it's really damaged, we need to fix it, and send more collagen, and there we go again. But I'm hoping to go to pain management, and I'm hoping that maybe I can get the hip injection, the bursa injection again, and it would just pretty much just deaden the whole leg. I could still put weight on it, and I could still feel it, but it really kills the pain. And I've always had problems with my right leg. My right leg is the one that has just always given me problems. My fear is that I'm going to step and I'm going to collapse because that's what happened when I broke my knee. I just didn't feel my leg, and I just hit the ground and broke my knee. So it's just an update. It's just, if I've got a council plans coming up, if I've got to, if I'm going to stay in bed for a day or two, and you see me, if I'm on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and everything for, hours and hours, is what else am I going to do? I can't get out of bed. I'm tired. My hands hurt. My leg hurts. My back hurts. My back always hurts, but I might say, oh God, I'm in pain. Or I might post, this sucks, I'm in pain. But unfortunately, the way I feel is I'm going to be in pain if I don't do anything, and I'm going to be in pain if I do anything. It's like, okay, you're in pain. You have a choice. You could stay in pain and stay in bed. Or if somebody said, there's $1 million, go get it. What are you going to do? You're just going to stay in bed. Oh, I'm in pain. I can't go. Or are you going to go get the $1 million and say, oh my God, I'm in pain, but I'm going to go grab that money. Or I'm going to go, I'm going to go have dinner with Simon Le Bon from Duran Duran. Am I going to lay in bed, or are they giving me the opportunity? I'm going to be in pain either way. But just one, it just makes you a little bit happier up here. And you got to find that happiness up here. You got to find something to do. I'm still doing my nails. These are really bad, but I'm still doing my nails. I'm doing the resale. I'm doing the crafting. Well, it's more of a hobby. I guess I could say a hobby. I've got some stuff coming out. I'm making some crock gibbets that's what I call them, gibbets, charms of like BTS, Harry Styles, Louis, Duran Duran, The Doors, and they pop into your shoes. And then I'm making earrings. I'm doing all that stuff. And it's for this, and it's for this, and it's for this, and it's for this. And it's just something to do, and it's something so that I don't lay around feeling sorry for myself. And that's just me. I can't tell you, don't lay around, don't feel sorry for yourself. You do you. I'm doing me. But I hope that me can show you that you can find something. I lost a lot of everything. I lost a lot of happiness. I lost a lot of me. I lost a lot of freedom. But I didn't lose me. I guess I didn't lose me. I'm in here, I just got to find other ways to be me. So, this is the longest video I've probably ever done, and I hope you stood through the whole thing. Just an update. I will let you know what's going on with therapy once that starts. I will let you know once if I start getting those Bursa injections. If you have any questions, hit me up anywhere, and I'm asking, please subscribe, hit that bell. I don't know, I've had this like for 4 years and I don't have like a lot of subscribers, so please subscribe. Keep a positive attitude, be your own advocate, and don't forget to be Scleroderma Smarter. Bye.